how much has Russell T Davies ripped into the soul of Doctor Who and rewritten its DNA, shaking up the whole world of Doctor Who as if in a giant snow globe to make it into his own image? I'm exaggerating and hyperventilating, am I? Well, Russell T Davies himself said in the Radio Times that calling those sea devils was racist. Yeah. Absorb. Digest. Not that they are sea devils anyway. You might want to call them Homo aqua, like some new sport in the Olympic pool, but isn't such a prime example to show how he rewrites other people's work, graffitiing it and butchering it rather than inventing his own species and ideas. Malcolm Hulke came up with the Sea Devils. We all know why. Doctor Who was about scares and thrills, and I wasn't the only one bricking it when I saw one scurrying in the shadows, rather too nimbly for my liking on that sea fort.
Sea devil!
As for puerile, virtue-signalling argument that it's racist, this is hardly an Agatha Christie title that had racially triggering nouns in it. Don't drag up that. It was a tired racial term for Japanese forces, Sea Devils. Oh, go away. As a self-designated superfan, Russell T Davies will know the answer anyway, that while Malcolm Hulke's great creation is now being re-engineered, given a facelift and name change to please the great pious one, Johnny Byrne in Warriors of the Deep had Salvik saying, "We are the Sea Devils. The Silurians are our brothers." He later said, "Sea Devils advance for the glory of our race." So the Sea Devils and Malcolm Hulke have no problem with it. So RTD, back off, or go and find some therapy that makes it work for you.
Everyone sees and knows too much!
A classic case of these lefty progressives taking offence on behalf of others. Yes, I know Chris Chibnall, RTD's apprentice, has his graffiti all over the Sea Devils too. Can the new Who writers just leave Classic Who alone?
Women! Oh, shut the fool up!
Invent something new or better. School themselves on what the DNA and soul of the show is all about. Come on, it's entertainment, it's thrilling, it's education, and it's scaring the kids with new aliens, villains and monsters and adventures. Pure escapism. Is that too hard for you, RTD?
I'm not waiting around while you plot the course to your own destruction.
Okay, give us a quick message, do some soap bubble rap plot, and erase all semblance of Doctor Who. The great Puritan RTD. I ask you, who has taken offence at the Sea Devils? Who? I bet the BBC switchboard is like the North Pole on this topic. Oh, sorry, the Arctic has melted because of the UK failing to deliver its net zero targets. Silly me, I forgot.
Clever, clever boy.
That's the memo and message in this great sci-fi plot, no doubt, over Christmas. So, I do need to be schooled by the virtuous one, do I? Leave our show alone. Let the soaps and political shows do all that. Doctor Who is nothing more than the court of King Russell, it seems to me, practising absolute monarchical powers, acting like some creative fascist and oppressor to boot. He can rant and rave about you-know-who over the pond, but who is behaving like the great oppressor of new ideas and the great destroyer of old ideas? RTD. And with Torquay's writing the 2026 Christmas special, there may be more destruction ahead. He can't stop himself. Our very own Davros.
I will go on!
Where does this end? Homo aqua instead of Sea Devils. They sound like some sort of kind of Olympic swimming gay troupe. Are we going to go and rewrite the cheetah people? Cheetahia viralis, Homo fellis. Because, of course, we have a problem with hints of Heart of Darkness and all that stuff. Are we going to go and change the Ice Warriors to Homo glacialis? Because we can't have warriors in a title. Warriors is very triggering, especially with lots of wars in the world. We must change that. We will probably have to get rid of the Draconians. Saria Imperialis. Because Draconian has too many links to too many kind of triggering words. And of course, if we call them something like that, it makes them sound a bit more bureaucratic and a bit more normal. What about The dominators. Suddenly hierarchy superior. Because, of course, we really want to give everybody a redemption arc, and we want to take away a bit of the triggering qualities of the word domination. Yeah. And we could have cyber them. We could have the potato heads. Oh my god, we can't get... Oh, the Sontarans are no more. No way, because the potato heads, the spud heads need to go for mash get smash. The only person I think is relevant to the name, Time Lord Victorious, Thanatos Vainglorious. That's our RTD. He's our problem.
You are insane, Davros!
Exterminate!
Now, teacher, 1984, here we go. This is what worries me. George Orwell in 1984 warned us about this kind of fascist, oppressive, autocratic, authoritarian behaviour. He who controls the past controls the future, and who controls the present controls the past. RTD is all over Classic Who, re-engineering it, recolorizing it, re-editing it, restylising it. Many, many examples. He's controlling the Doctor Who past to control its future, and by controlling the Doctor Who present, he's controlling Doctor Who past. This is from the fascist textbook. And it also said, the party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command. Ignorance is strength. Queer is straight. Trans is more special than anything else. And it goes on. And the Doctor needs a 19-year-old girl to help him out of every situation. Do you see where we're going with this nonsense? This great nonsense?
Just go, just go.
So RTD, the great appropriator, he goes on about pyramids of Mars and cultural appropriation and whoa. No, you're the great appropriator of Doctor Who. You're yourself, the cultural appropriator. There's no Butcher of Brisbane in this version of Doctor Who. It's the Butcher of British sci-fi. Let's take a look at his hit list for a second. I mean, just look at that. He has, in 2 years, he has thrown confetti and flotsam and jetsam all over the place and really rewritten the DNA and soul of Doctor Who. I mean, apparently Davros can now grow legs. He's now any tenpenny villain. I mean, now he just looks like everybody else. He's now neither.
I say this is how we see Davros now, without the facial scarring, without the wheelchair or his this, and I'm very, very proud of the fact that we have.
Rewriting Terry Nation's script. So we've changed Sea Devils to Homer Aqua. Malcolm Hulk's not good enough for RTD. Terry Nation's not good enough for RTD. Then we'll carry on. Sutek, of course, is now being turned into some badly house-trained Snoopy or Scooby-Doo. Notice how he prizes that TARDIS, how he clutches that TARDIS. If I was a therapist or a psychologist, I think this is RTD himself saying, this is my show, these are my toys, back off, you don't have an opinion, I've got a message to say. And do you know how they're working this? It seems to me they grab Sutek, they grab Omega, they grab the Rani, they grab Susan, they grab anything from Classic Who. They don't have any new ideas, but they think, I'll impose a message on it. Because I'm all about messaging me. So I'll impose a political message from my political platform onto something from Classic Who. Win-win. Why don't you come up with a new idea yourself? Leave Classic Who alone and back off on half the messaging too. Our lovely Sonic Screwdriver. Personally speaking, after the Visitation Part 3, I was quite happy to see it go for a little while. But that was a different version of the Sonic Screwdriver. Now it's just a Harry Potter magic wand. Although, no, sorry, I've not read the script. RTD thinks it's a lethal weapon. It's a lethal weapon. Yeah, that's what's causing all the things going wrong in Britain. Yeah, RTD. Honestly, grow up and stop bedwetting.
We're abandoning ship. Our position...
And of course, he's rewritten the Time Lords. He didn't invent the Time Lords, but no, that doesn't stop him blasting any copyright out of it and any intellectual kind of respect. We are infertile, a species is barren. Right, so he's just thrown that at us for no great plot line. But it makes no sense because we were told by Carol Ann Ford and we were told by many other people that the unseen cut scene from the reality war was going to have her as the daughter of Poppy. So how infertile are the Time Lords? What a stupid throwaway line just to be inconsistent and to throw up more loopholes. Why don't you sit down in a dark room and try and write a proper Doctor Who?
Now wait for this talk!
God, I cannot just go back to that. This is like, I've never seen a paternity test in Jeremy Kyle of old with all these complications. You're my dad, but you're infertile. And Omega is now some anorexic after staying too long on the Gel Guards Fat Buster program. Is that what I'm supposed to believe now? That, or that he works for some London plumbing outfit? I mean, honestly. The bi-generation reinventing all of Doctor Who mythology and erasing all jeopardy. Yeah? Remember that? And remember his stupid explanation? I think all the Doctors came back to life. It's the gift of the Toymaker, and they're all out there travelling around in what I now call the Doctor Who-verse.
And instead, Speddy splits in half. 2 Doctors. Astronomically exciting.
Oh, cue tumbleweed. We can't forget the sledgehammer TARDIS. TARDISes were these special, maybe sentient things, and now they're 10 a penny. Now you can just blow one into it, you can clone it. It's like some sort of great kind of, Ford production line.
What if the Toymaker's domain is still lingering?
Oh, so maybe...
Hey, watch this.
Oh. Wish me luck.
You get a prize, honey.
There is mine!
Completely nuts.
You finally caught up with the 21st century.
No, it's too easy, mate. Too easy, RTD. Oh my god, that must have taken you a second of typing. And then, of course, the gayest, most sexual Doctor ever. Rewriting the whole character, and like all creative fascists, RTD, he's oppressive and silences any contrary opinion with any challenge to this. Anyone has a problem with it has not been watching. So if you are triggered by this, remember I'm gay myself, what did he say? He said, if anyone has a problem with someone who's not a straight white man playing Doctor Who, you're not really truly a fan of the show. You've not been watching. Oh, I have been watching pretty closely, but like I said earlier about 1984, you seem to think that I'm not allowed to say the truth. The boy shouting out about the Emperor's new clothes. Ignorance is strength. No, it's not. Ignorance is ignorance. And poor education. That means you've got no critical thinking. And we are asking serious questions because we've watched every episode. We've read every book. We actually know our Doctor Who. You say you know your Doctor Who, but you want to tinker with it. You want to butcher it. You want to vandalise it. You want to change it because you've got no new ideas. And when we shout that out, we are oppressed. We are silenced. We are called things. Yeah, we know your game, mate.
Wherever we are, could be worse. We've got Mavity. Or was Isaac Newton hot?
He was so hot. Well, is that who I am now?
Well, it was never that far from the surface, mate.
The Doctor is not a vain diva. He's not sadistic with temper issues. He's not angry about race. He doesn't get bogged down in all that, parochial stuff. He's not sexual. He's not Superman. And he's not inferior to his 19-year-old companions in the plot stakes, neither. Oh yes, RTD the Great One. Well, I'm not going to do a John Pertwee moment where I'm kind of under the power of the Great One and I will apologise and spin on the spot. No, I'm not doing that one, mate. I mean, I haven't started with Mavity. the Asian Isaac Newton, the colourised 60s Who edits being stylised like New Who, the War Chief being the Master becoming a stupid tooth, the Celestial Toy Maker losing his celestial shine, the magic and uniqueness of regeneration being turned into fairy dust, used willy-nilly to save Donna Noble's metacrisis and prove that trans characters like Rose are amazing people.
We know everything. Thanks.
And you know nothing?
Topic of wherever society is, that's where you should be going.
It's a shame you're not a woman anymore. She'd have understood.
Yeah, and I thought that's a revolution.
You're assuming he as a pronoun.
Being this influential again, back at Doctor Who.
Yes, sorry, good point.
Something a male presenting Time Lord will never understand.
And we didn't need the pronoun handbrake moment in the Star Beast. I could explode and combust about how much RTD has rewritten, vandalised and butchered Doctor Who. I mean, let's be honest, it's easier to rewrite and crap on others' work than do your own from scratch. It's like graffitiing on a building. It's like wanting to write "this is fake" over all this iteration of Doctor Who. That's what I want to do with it, I have to say, because he's completely changed it. The genius is to come up with the new. The cheat is to butcher, ambush and vandalise the old. So don't you dare, RTD, turn my favourite creatures in Doctor Who, my entry point into the thrills and scares of Doctor Who, the Sea Devils, don't turn them into Homer Aqua. It is not your platform, it is not your toy, it is not your copyright, it is not your show. Sin bin for you. Off you go, RTD. Go and play with your toys.
Never understand.
It's the best toy set you can have.